Question. Why is it that children act so differently, usually way better at school than at home? We've noticed when we go to parent-teacher conferences that our children are praised for being so angelic.
You walk in there and you say to the teacher, how's he doing? And the teacher says, I wish I had a whole classroom full of him. And you say, it's the Miller. It's the Miller boy right here. Does it look like him right here? This is the kid. What school am I in? Is this the right state? I use that as a diagnostic tool a lot of times in therapy. Parents will come in convinced they have this little demon seed that nobody on God's earth could raise. Strong-willed, tough. And then I will say, what does the teacher say? I don't understand that. The teacher says this is a wonderful child, has no problems. And I'll ask them, well, how do you account for that? The teacher doesn't have your authority. Here's the reason why. One, you know, you've heard the old familiarity breeds contempt. That's kind of a skeptical way of looking at life. But you know what it does breed with kids? Familiarity breeds knowledge. I know your soft spots. I know how much you're going to talk. I know how much I can argue with you. I know how much you're going to negotiate with me and for how long. So I size you up. That's one thing. I'm going to give you my worst stuff because I've sized you up. Two, you make more demands on me. You know that? You tell me to go to bed on time. You tell me to eat right. You tell me to leave my sister alone. If I'm a boy, you tell me to zip my fly up. So as a result, you're kind of wearing on me here. That's two. Three, teachers as a general rule are pretty consistent. They've got to run a classroom of 22 people, 23 people. Okay? He doesn't like what I'm saying, does he? This kid is totally uncomfortable with what I'm saying. Has he got a mom here? Is his mom here? There she is. Okay, mom's handling the other one. The teachers are pretty consistent with your child. I would suspect, and I see this in counseling, when a kid has a teacher for 2 or 3 years in a row, who the kid gives the parents problems, he starts doing this to the teacher too. Okay, he gets that familiarity. Use that as a tool to tell you that your child is capable of much more self-control than you think. And your child is not as strong-willed as you think. Very, very common phenomenon. I would say 90% of the kids that I see in my office are better behaved for the school people than for their parents.